Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the Greenville, Turbocharger, and Supercharger sounds, and I'm going to be comparing it to Southwest Florida, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so for Greenville, I will be using the Dodge Challenger for the Supercharger noises and the Ford Excursion for the Turbocharger noises. And now keep in mind, the Excursion turbo sounds a little bit different from other vehicles' turbos, and I will show you guys that once we move on to the turbos. But starting off with the Supercharger noise, a nice rev on the Challenger, and you can clearly hear the Supercharger. Sounds pretty realistic. And moving on, and if we just send it, you can obviously hear it very clearly, and it sounds very realistic. Same with the drive mode. Moving on to the Turbocharger noises, as you can see, we have the Excursion here, and like I said, it sounds a bit different on every car. For comparison, on my Volkswagen Golf here, the Turbocharger is about the same sounding, but the Turbocharger is a little quieter, and I've noticed that there isn't like a super huge blow-off valve sound in the turbocharged cars. Just launching it full send, the Turbocharger again sounds so amazing, so realistic, so good. So moving on to Southwest Florida, I will be using the Dodge Challenger for the Supercharger once again, and then I will be using the Mercedes 6x6 for the Turbocharger sound. So let's get right into it. So starting off with the Dodge Challenger, this thing sounds amazing, and in my opinion, I prefer this over the Greenville Supercharger sounds. I just think this is a little more realistic and it sounds a lot better. So yeah, in cruising around, launching, it does sound really good and way better than it does at Greenville, way more realistic. So moving on to the Mercedes does have a really good turbocharger sound, if not better than the Excursions, but the only problem I have with it is it's super quiet. Like, I have to have my volume up super high to be able to hear the turbocharger decently, and the engine sound is just roaring over it so you can barely hear it, which is not a big complaint, but I definitely am going to have to give the win to Greenville with the turbocharger sound. So now that we've gone over both games, Turbocharger and Supercharger sounds, I'm going to rate them. So first off, the Supercharger sound is going to have to go towards Southwest Florida. I just think it is a little more realistic, and I think it sounds a bit better. And then for the Turbocharger sound, I'm going to have to give it to Greenville because the Excursion just sounds so good, so realistic, and the Supercharger is very noticeable and loud, which I really like. And so yeah, make sure to comment down below your opinion, and that's gonna do it all for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.